So, without any further ado, live, Building 16, Wake Up and Breathe. Give a round of applause to Randy.
Good morning! Boy, am I gonna wake you up. Now listen, you ready to bust your chops? Now come on. We know this is really the best way to start your day. And you need this time to take care of you. Now don't think about anything else but getting that body in shape, because you deserve it. Now hold the stomach in. Come on, give me some good posture. Hold your head up high. Tighten those buns. Get ready, because this is for you!
Most beautiful audience ever. Happy Icelandic Language Day, everyone. Happy. Oh, I'm so glad. How are you doing, Randy? I'm good. I'm sick. I'm sipping on my cherry tea. I couldn't be any better. I saw Eric Roon at the coffee shop, and he asked me what I shaved with. What did you tell him? Well, you know, it's getting cold and it's so dark in our house. You know, I don't have good light in there, but coming from Eric Roon, it's brutal. But I don't know. It's true. It's really true. So we have a great show for you guys today. We've got an awesome. I'm gonna run through it. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you can. We've got a cooking guest. Her name is Hannah Abelow. Let's give it up for her. Now she's normally just a regular artist, but she's trying her hand at underground sandwich artist. And we also have Klaus Tuber. I love him. Let's give it up for Klaus. He's the designer and creator of Settlers of Catan, so he's going to be on a little bit later. He has no idea how good I am at his board game. I am so good at it. All right, well, we're just going to get right into it. You guys know this is our news and gossip part of the show. Everybody knows that. So I'm just going to kick this thing off with, so let's see. Did you know that Mickey Z is actually in Philly tonight? No, I didn't. Did you guys know that? She's not here. Rumor has it that she is seducing the Liberty Bell. She can get up in that crack. Ayo, I'm on fire this morning. Well, I usually focus on the straight up and down news, but I've been. There's a lot of up and down in Mickey on a Liberty Bell. I think it's, lots of ups and lots of downs. So have you been hearing about all the Rob Ford, the mayor of Toronto? Have you been following that? Not. Tell me all about it. Well, I appreciate that. So we all know that he's been. He had that crack video that was floating around that the drug dealers wanted Gawker to pay him a ton of money for or whatever. But this week, he got a sexual harassment suit. Harassment. Thank you. And he rebutted it with that. I bet he did. Well, his direct quote was, this woman whose name I don't know. He knew her name, I didn't. She wants me to eat her private parts. And I was like, whoa! morning and we're talking about eating private parts. This is gonna be a good show.
And he was like, lady, I have plenty more private parts at home to eat than yours.
Betty does.
I was like, whoa, look it up, Google it.
Speaking of eating, have you guys heard the hottest Hollywood rumor going out right now? It's been confirmed by Felicia Rashad that Bill Cosby is actually a stack of onion rings disguised as a human being. Confirmed.
My posture's too good. It's making my posture too good. There's been that tornado this week in the Philippines. But Justin Bieber started doing graffiti. Have you guys seen that stuff? Have you not? Has somebody not? No, you have or not? You haven't? You haven't. I think this mic stand's haunted. So it's actually really good. I wasn't really that interested until I heard that it was maybe racist, and I was like, whoa. Yeah, it's like, yeah. So actually, for you guys who haven't seen it yet, I actually brought some of the pictures. But a lot of it's not. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna skip. Okay, all right. So a lot of it's really cool, like really cutesy monsters. Right? And you're like, oh, and he had actually asked for permission, and so these are the pictures.
Oh, what a good Canadian.
And so this is in Brazil. He asked for permission, but then the place that Sao Paulo said that he could do his graffiti, his bodyguards or whoever's like, oh, maybe that's a little too dangerous to do it there. So he just did it on the side of the hotel he was staying at. And it's so cool. These are on his Instagram, and and I'm not a big, I don't really follow Justin Bieber, so I'm like catching up with everybody else right now. Underneath this one, although it does look like this cute penguin is crying blood, he did say, like, everyone loves penguins. And like the people, like I was looking at the different news outlets that were like, oh, racist Justin Bieber, and I'm neutral. If this ends up on something else, I would just like to say I'm neutral on Justin Bieber's art.
Yeah. Our opinions
adventures.
on Justin Bieber do not reflect.
Uh-oh.
What? Wait,
So,
I can't even see.
And so that's the thing. This has got me thinking about depictions of gorillas. Because, you know, throughout our history, minorities have been drawn as gorillas, as caricatures, and like through racism and the explosive ideas of Charles Darwin, people have like, oh, so I don't know, yeah, a gorilla with a gold tooth and a nose ring and a tie.
I can see where this. Yeah.
But I don't know. I was thinking a lot about gorillas this week after this, but and street art. But I went down the rabbit hole. I love it. It says street art. I love it. But I didn't mean to go down the Justin Bieber rabbit hole. But anyways, you go. You go.
Okay.
You have something good.
Yeah. In other news,
I'm just catching up with everybody else's Justin Bieber fascination in the last 24 hours.
Well, I've got something for you. In other news, I've got a hangnail. Just get it on that. I got a hangnail. It's a new voice I'm trying out. How do you like that? I got a hangnail. Me hit a hangnail here.
It's kind of early for that.
I was just trying it. I just thought we could pick it back up. But actually, my last little bit of gossip is...
never too early to try.
Did you guys hear about Mathlib band fucking shattering it with their Kickstarter recently?
No, I didn't even know.
Yeah, they had a goal of 7,000, and they reached that in less than 5 hours.
I should have them do my Kickstarter.
You should. And now they're up to about 11,000, but when I spoke to Kevin and Justine, I asked them what they were going to do with the money, and you guys, they said that they're not going to do it on the album. They're going to buy a Bengal tiger and name it Meatball 2. That's what they said. And then when I was like, is that true? Justine just smiled really big, and Kevin said, hell Satan. Well, we're going to break for commercial, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Thanks.
Okay.
Can you touch up my water? It's fucking cold.
So, you guys, we got a special gift. We've got a special surprise gift for somebody. Hey, Randy, throw out a summer date for me.
A turd. I don't care.
Okay, so who has a birthday on July 15th?
How to use a camera.
Who has a birthday on June 8th? Who has a birthday on April 4th? Who has a birthday? Your dad? Your dad? And anyone can just raise their hand too. If you have a birthday on March 2nd.
No, listen. If you want to do that.
Woo! All right. So, we've got.
If she's gonna sell that condo. No, she's gonna sell that condo. Don't tell her to fucking do that.
We've got a gift from the Colonial Candle of Cape Cod. It's a box of candles. So, good job. Everything's coming up canon tonight, huh?
Should I open it right now?
Oh, you don't have to. No, you can take it home. But feel free to. Well, so let's just talk to the audience before we have to go back to commercial. Where is the handler? How much time we got?
You got 2 minutes, about.
2 minutes? Okay. Well, this is a long break. All right. What's your name, ma'am?
Hi. My name is Hi.
And where are you from?
Mississippi.
No.
Oh,
No.
it's hot down there right now, huh?
I know, that's why I'm here.
That sounds great. It sounds really great. This was supposed to be a minute commercial break. What's your name?
Emmett.
Ma'am? Oh.
Emmett.
And what's your favorite kind of animal?
A badger.
Really?
And
They're gonna kill
Can I
him.
say do a close-up?
Wait, go ahead. In England, they're gonna kill him. They've been debating for over a year whether or not to cull
We're getting back
the
into
badgers.
this soon.
'Cause there's too many.
I got 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
You know how to use a
50
fucking
seconds.
watch?
Sorry.
50 seconds.
Oh, okay. All right. We can get back to
First-
this. All right. And this is the cooking segment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cooking segment. Okay. We all ready to go?
Yeah. Energy. Yeah. You guys too. Whatever. I don't care. So, where's the guest?
Listen, real quick, just so you know, it's Klaus Teuber. It's pronounced Teuber.
Two Burkes?
Klaus Teuber.
Turbits?
Just
Okay.
when you present him, remember to call him Teuber.
Are we back? Are we back?
Now we're back in 10, 9,
Okay.
8, 7,
No.
6, 5,
Do it.
4.
You just said yes. Just keep it up there. Hi. Okay. Hey.
I can't wait till we do another baby pageant.
Oh, Walker, we had a lot of fun with that.
I figured these were on sale. A lot of these ingredients were on sale.
Oh, eco-friendly, and it's really nice on the pockets.
Yeah, so we'll just do some blueberries.
Ooh, I'm gonna hungry hippo those.
You should imagine him at the grocery store.
Because structure is important, we're just going to add some color.
Oh, just more mustard. Why not?
To keep them on there.
Look at that.
What I've learned from the internet is that it's really about the picture. It's not really about, you know.
That's
Consumption, by any
Yeah,
means.
it's about getting the layers so you can see it all.
Mm-hmm.
red, orange, yellow, green, green, yellow, purple was the original rainbow.
That's one of the behind the scenes, like, movie magic.
Movie magic. We can't fix any of this in post.
And then the purple, I figured we'd get another classic in there.
Oh, classic. classic great jelly. You guys, I can't wait to get into this sandwich.
So this seems like I mean, this is an experiment.
That's how my mom did it, putting the jelly.
Just
not
swirling
on
it
the
out
bread.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oop, she's going for it. So the rainbow sandwich.
Wait, I don't know. I'm not. Is that done or is that?
Well, I think the final thing is, you know, they cut the cake and they
Yes, we need to see
So I
an
feel
inside
like
shot
we
of
should
this.
see an inside
Do you do it in triangles or do you do it down the middle?
Straight down the middle.
for the photo.
Oh. Triangles are really
Oh,
upsetting.
it made
people.
such a nice, beautiful sound when it crunched through. Can we get in on that, Jack? Can we get a zoom in on that? Thank you. This is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Well, I'm gonna try this now.
Maybe we can have somebody from the audience come up and try it.
Does
as
anybody
well.
want the other half? Because I'm gonna eat one half.
Whose birthday is
Oh, yeah,
November
that's-
16th? November 11th. Never forget.
Oh, I'm sure you're a vegetarian. I'm sure you can. Hannah, do you want to try your creation?
I'm gluten free.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going in, so.
I only eat one meal a day, so I'm not.
I don't know what that is.
Bread and butter pickles? They're not.
Did the sandwich just growl?
It's actually really good.
Okay, guys, we gotta go to a commercial, but when we come back, we'll have Klaus Tuber of Settlers of Catan fame. Woo! Yeah, I think we're at.
Get out of my face, please. And no towels, no goddamn towels in this place either? Fuck.
I don't have a cigarette. He's not used to slumming it like this.
Anybody got any good Eric Ruin impressions? We could relive that whole "what do you shave with?" I think Felipe's from Spain. I wouldn't, as far as interns go, I think he's doing a heck of a job. You know, it's power's going to his head. These breaks were only supposed to be a minute long. What are we doing, Helen? Oh, so should I?
So it looks like we have one minute. Klaus is here. So it looks like Klaus is not here. It looks like Klaus is not here? So maybe... What the fuck? Is this like Bush League? So whatever you guys ever put on a show?
So, Brandy, what do you think we should do?
I don't know. Pull somebody up out of the audience.
Yeah, and we can... Let's see. Whose birthday? We have to do it faster this time. Let's see.
Whose birthday is August 26th?
Is that somebody's? Okay, I'm gonna say, 5. How much time we got?
10 seconds.
Okay, here, come up. You look European. Yeah, come on.
10, 5, 4, 3.
Oh!
Welcome back to
We
Wake
are
Up and
back.
Breathe. We have Klaus. We have Klaus.
I love you!
Tuber.
So
of,
good. Can you guys
Settlers
see
of
me?
Catan fame.
I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'm having so much fun.
You're Toiber. So
Two bricks.
So I know that Settlers of Catan is one of Randy's favorite
Klaus,
games.
have a seat here. Have a seat here.
Randy doesn't like being behind Klaus. Okay. So, yeah. So Randy, here, I can go, we can share this and we can give Klaus. So what do you, I like a cozy atmosphere. So I feel like you're a lot more, you're a lot more, you know, connected to Settlers. So where do you want to get into with him?
Well, okay, so your expansion, Cities and Nights, when you were building that expansion, what made you want to bring a barbarian into the situation?
Well, I've played the game a couple times.
You just built it and you only played it a few times? Klaus, you are crazy.
I think I won once. Made my week.
So I've played it a few times, and I'm not, as far as endings go, sometimes this game ends abruptly. Like, was that a built-in choice, or comment?
It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor? For what?
It's a metaphor. Make what you will of it.
Klaus, you are a man of mystery. Okay, so when you were picking the colors for the game, you used brown and green as the expansion colors. Why brown?
Well, it's a mixture of everything else.
I just think it looks like poopy.
That's your right.
Klaus told me I was right.
Okay, so what? Felipe. So, what? How was your childhood?
Played a lot of board games.
Very good.
Well, do you have one?
Well, what kind of board games do they have in Germany? Did you play like Schlappens and
Monopoly.
Oh, Schlappens and Monopoly. Mm-hmm. And my last question for you is, would you have eaten that rainbow sandwich?
I feel like this is a trick question.
Well, you just gave the right answer. That's all we have for Wake Up and Read with Walker Randy. Stick around next week. We're gonna have Jessica Lange's daughter here.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Can I get a round of applause
For Klaus Tubrix. Klaus Tubrins. Thank you guys. You've been a wonderful audience. I love my job.
Can I have a round of applause for Hannah Abelow? And Felipe, you know there might be a paid gig coming on pretty soon.
Thank you.
Is that on below, right?